Hello everyone, my name is Dolly Children. I'm the founder and currently the executive director of Dolly Children Foundation. Today is our anniversary. Today is our anniversary and I'm so excited, and I believe everybody out there too. Based on the requests of all our friends and partners out there, we went to unveil the story behind the vision of Dolly Children Foundation. In essence, what battered Dolly Children Foundation. Without much ado, let's hear from the horse's mouth.
My names are Prince Simeon Adibowale Oladimeji. I was born at Okemese, Ekiti, in Ekiti West local government. The Second World War started from 1945 to 1948. So at the peak of that war, I was born. That made it to be 31st of March 1948. Precisely, I'll be going to be 73 years old this month. The free Awolowo education started in 1955, 7 years after I was born. I started going to school on January 3rd, 1955. The establishment of that free education made a giant step in my life. Because without it, I would not have stepped to the door of school. So from that, I knew that I will make it. There are so many challenges, but by perseverance and doggedness, I surmounted everything. I was born in poverty, into poverty. I saw it clearly. When you talk of lack of money, lack of anything, I experienced it and I saw it. And I don't wish anybody could go through that again. You know, going to primary school then was almost free. Anything, we are not paying anything. You just go in and the mother just supply you food for morning and afternoon. That's all for next 6 years, primary 1 to primary 6. But having gone through to that level, in 1960 precisely, we had our independence, October 1st. That was the day, September 29 was the day I left primary school, 1960. I said, wow, we had a lot of parties, this. But in my mind, I was asking myself, what next? Then a lot of my friends, they are taking form of grammar school, modern school, hoping to go further. But to me, I have nowhere to go. I knew my mother could not afford it. My father is indifferent, he cannot afford it. So by 1961, when there's no way for me, my cousin came from Kaba, that's present Kogi State. He promised that I'll be going to Kare Grammar School. I followed him. When I got to his hometown, he didn't know anything about schooling or whatever. Having spent 1 year with him, nothing. He was a big trader, selling all kind of wire, wares, or whatever. When I discovered that I would not make it here, I tactically wrote a letter, posted it in that town, Kaba, per se, that my mother asked me to come home. So during the period, the mailman used to come around, sort a letter, give to you, not knowing that I was the writer of that letter. The letter was given to my uncle. He read it. They said, your mother asked you to come home. I said, well. He said, will I go? I said, well, my brother will go. That's why I left Kaba for Ekiti. When I left there, I was given £5 £5 then. So when I got home, I obtained forms of 2 or 3 schools in Osogbo. The following month, I was sent a letter that I should come. Unfortunately for me, the money 5,000 I brought from that place I gave to my father. My father spent it. That's why I thought that would be used for paying the first time or whatever. So there's no way. Then where will I go from here? So I have a friend. It's late now. He was going to grammar school. So if he comes from school, he will bring all his books to me. I'll be reading them. Reading about Oliver Twist, Gulliver Travel, name it, any kind of books. I was reading it. So my brother came, then they took me to Port Harcourt. I was schooling. I thought God has answered my prayer. Then Biafra was started it. So that truncated my plan of going to school in Port Harcourt. I was brought back home again. So I was staying with my uncle. You know what I did? I started taking correspondence college, reading commerce, economics, politics, name it. Within 3 or 4 years, I had my O level, without even stepping to the door of grammar school. I had my O level. So I was employed in daily scales as a proofreader. Do you know the meaning of proofreader?
Yes.
When you write anything, you bring to the read, then we try to correct all your grammar, whatever. That's why I love reading newspaper every day. Since then, I've been having newspaper a copy every day because I started my life with daily scales in Badon. When I was daily scales, I was posted to Abeokuta. That was probably 1970. Then Abeokuta was so big then, and because of this salesmanship course I had, I was able to be getting adverts for newspaper. So how will I get there? I just save money. I bought Honda bike then. So that's what I was using about to go to visit Alake, all these traditional obas. If there's any forthcoming ceremonies, I go to them, ask them to advertise in newspaper. After paying the money, I will send to Ibadan. I'll be giving 10%. So at the end of the day, I became richer than even even my people at home. So that's why I could be able to save enough money to travel. I worked for 6 years before I could save money to enable me to travel. I don't know if it. The money I worked for 6 years was stolen.